What's up, ladies and gentlemen? MYM here, and I'm going to bring you guys a Support MOAB today. This was actually the first of back-to-back Support MOABs I got, first I've ever gotten. And I decided to show this one just because I know after my last video, which I put out about 2-3 weeks ago, which is my double MOAB in one game, a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but some people were kind of mad or whatever that I wasn't playing the objective because I only capped one flag, even though I clearly stated in the majority of the commentary that this gameplay would be an anomaly and not representative of how I normally play. But figured I'd show some gameplay where, you know, this is how I would normally be playing, you know, regardless of what kind of kill streaks I'm using, whether it's support, specialist, or assault. Although granted, you know, support obviously, since the streaks carry over regardless of whether you're alive or not. You know, I can play a bit more, I guess, reckless or whatever, but, you know, even with assault and specialist, you know, I'm pretty much always going to be hopping on the nearest flag possible. I mean, the circumstances in double MOAB are 1 in 1,000 games. You know, you're almost never going to get that kind of lobby again, you know, double split screeners and just being able to pull it off. But, you know, enough about that past gameplay. So yeah, in this gameplay I get one of my first support MOAB ever, actually, and setup I'm using for this class is actually UMP with rapid fire and range, and on the forum I help moderate. I've been talking about this setup for quite a while, and I hope this gameplay truly shows how awesome this setup is. I mean, I know that, some people were saying that, you know, it's kind of crappy for long-range engagements, which is true, but, you know, if you're using this gun for long-range gunfights, you know, you're not utilizing the setup for the best purposes, because, you know, like most SMGs, except for probably the MP7, because that thing's the ACR of SMGs, you know, this setup with the UMP is meant to destroy close quarters and medium range, and that's exactly what it does, because, I forgot who it was, but if you guys know one of the popular YouTubers, T-Martin, he put out a video like a month ago or whatever, talking about the benefits of range for SMGs and which ones are greatly affected by it and which ones only are helped minimally at best by it, and the UMP by far had the greatest effect when you slap on range to it, because it drops the number of bullets needed to kill at medium range from 6 to 3, I believe. So that's half the amount of bullets required to kill someone drop just because of range, and that makes it, and the fact that it's rapid fire makes it even better, because one of the biggest drawbacks for the UMP is that it has the lowest rate of fire of all the SMGs. So it has so obviously there has to be a drawback to that, or it has to be a positive to having the lowest rate of fire, and that's that it has the highest minimum damage in close quarter. Well, minimum damage meaning, you know, the first bullet it fires, and that's great because when you combine the highest minimum damage with rapid fire, you know, the drawback of having the lowest rate of fire, you know, having that low time to kill actually speeds up the time to kill, and you're able to absolutely destroy people at close quarters and medium range, like I was saying, because, you know, the fact that you have range and then rapid fire on an already powerful gun. I mean, this gameplay throughout should show how amazing this setup is, because, I mean, it's almost unfair how easy it destroys people. I mean, the irony is that when I was leveling this gun to gold, I was actually using it with range and silencer, and actually doing pretty good with it, thinking, you know, this is a pretty good setup. But, you know, looking back on it, if I had used range and rapid fire, there's no telling the results I would have been able to get. I mean, I know silencer, I think I probably just picked that just because, you know, nostalgia from Modern Warfare 2, you know, UMP with silencer is seen as an amazing gun, which it most definitely is, but I don't know, the silencer, I mean, I guess if you combine it with rapid fire and then you have specialist, so you'll eventually get range anyways, makes it pretty good. But I don't know, there's just something about this that just, I don't know, the silencer just not like it was in Modern Warfare 2, which is good because Modern Warfare 2 was definitely a bit overused, to say the least. Not that I wasn't guilty of that, but definitely wasn't the most balanced. But yeah, I should let you guys give this a try. And you've seen throughout this entire gameplay, you know, I'm only running 2 support streaks, and that's UAV and ballistic vest. And the reason I have this one is, regardless of the fact, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was after a while, you can see me playing a bit slower, because at that point I'm telling myself, hey, you know, maybe I could get the support MOAB. But 99% of the time, up until this gameplay, I have no no desire to be even trying to get long streaks with the support kill streaks, because obviously, you know, you can die and still get your streak. That's the benefit of it. And other benefit is to help your team out. And the reason I'm only running 2 kill streaks is because I know I'm an aggressive player. I know I'm going to get a lot of kills, and I know I'll hop on a lot of flags. And there's MOAB. But yeah, combine that with, you know, I get a lot of kills per game, hop on a lot of flags, destroy equipment, whatever. You know, whatever gives me my points, I know that I'm an aggressive. So the fact that I can cycle through only 2 kill streaks and not have to worry about, I guess, a long gap between when I get my kill streaks is awesome, because I can plop down, no joke, like 6, 7, 8 ballistic vests per game. I mean, I'm sure I've gotten games where I put down even more than that. I mean, ballistic vests are awesome. The only thing is, if you're playing with randoms and, you know, they don't take it, heck, even when I'm in a party, sometimes guys don't take it, but, you know, it's whatever. But the great thing about it is ballistic vests I believe it gives you 40% more health, so instead of having 100% health in core mode, you would have 140. And, you know, while that may not seem that significant, that's another bullet or 2 that you can survive. Maybe even 3 if it's at long range. Actually, I don't think 3 at long range, but it's amazing what you can do with, you know, all these, the ability to take a couple more shots. I mean, like I said, it may not seem like a lot, but it really is, because, I don't know, just, you can sponge so many more bullets, obviously, and especially on close quarter maps, because I forgot to mention that, you know, I only use the support UAV ballistic vest combo at least on smaller maps, so like Arcaden, Dome, Seatown, whatever map I use on Bootleg. Yeah, just a smaller map, just because ballistic vests, they're obviously going to be most beneficial to you in close quarters combat, because that's where you're always going to, or at least if you're not sitting all the way in the back of maps, that's where you're always going to be, you know, encountering enemies up close. And obviously weapons do their most damage, you know, when they're up close, regardless of whatever the weapon you have is. It could be a sniper, SMG, whatever. So obviously if you can sponge even 1 or 2 more bullets, and how constant you can do that with the ballistic vest, I mean, it helps a lot. And obviously, you know, UMP is always going to be constantly up, so it always helps. But yeah, this gameplay is wrapping up, and fast forward through a lot of it just because I know a lot of the kills I got were really spread out. But I hope you guys enjoy this gameplay. I forgot to mention that I got the support MOAB against the 4-man clan. I mean, granted, obviously the clan can't be exactly highest caliber if they got just MOAB done, but you know, just to show that, you know, it is possible to do it against parties. But yeah, finished 44-3, and I think I got like 5 or 6 flight casts. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know what you thought in the comments below. Take care, guys.